Today we're going to be doing an elicitation question. This question is not a quiz and there aren't right or wrong answers. The purpose of the question is to get out the ideas that are in your head, figure out what you think about this topic. We'll talk about it together and learn more as we move on in the unit. So if you'll turn your attention to the board, our question is, what do you know about vinegar and baking soda? Please right now, silently at your desks, put down everything you can in the next 3 minutes. What do you know? Think. Where have you heard about them? What have you seen them do? How would you describe them? Again, you don't have to write the question, just your answer. What do we know about baking soda and vinegar? How can we describe them?
Baking soda is white, it's a powder.
Baking soda is a base. Vinegar room temperature is a stinky liquid.
Is a what liquid?
Stinky liquid?
Stinky. I like it.
Vinegar is acidic.
Tyler, what can you tell us?
Don't feel like when you mix them together, don't feel like fizz.
Dante.
When combined, the substances gives off large amounts of bubbles and fizzes.
That's kind God, Dante. So interesting.
It gives off a gas when they're combined. When they're neutralized, it creates water, salt, and gas, I think. Is that what you say, Chloe? Yeah? I hope that's what you're saying.
Okay, you said 2 pieces, so let me get both. It gives off a gas when combined.
There's water, salt, and gas, right? When it neutralizes. I don't know.
Those ties are stitched.
Is this yours, Corey? When it neutralizes, it
Turns into water and salt.
Manny, do you have any? Gina?
I had one that together they neutralize.
Together they neutralize. Garrett?
They form a chemical reaction.
Sierra? Okay, so let's look at these. When it neutralizes, it turns into a water and a salt. Neutralize. What does that mean? Neutralize.
It's like even on the pH scale.
Who else? Neutralize. What does that mean? We've got
Cancel each other out.
cancel each other out. We have that word a couple places. Cancel. Okay, we're getting low on the board. Tyler. Neutralize. What does that mean?
To even something out, like, I guess.
Even. Something out. Okay. Now, let's look. Baking soda is a white powder. White powder. We just answered a question of what happens when, or what do we know about baking soda and vinegar? And some people talked about descriptions of them. Some people talked about what happens when you put them together. So one thing somebody said is baking soda is a white powder. Is it always a white powder?
No.
Yes.
We've got one no, one yes. No, what can you tell me? When is it not a white powder?
Pretty sure there's different forms of it.
Okay. We had one yes. Megan, were you the yes?
Oh yeah, but I'm just because I've never seen any other kind.
Never seen.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we have, thank you guys. Now we have that baking soda is a base. What does it mean if baking soda is a base?
It's like on the high numbers of the pH scale. It's like 7 through 14.
Do we agree with Megan? High numbers? Okay. Here's an interesting one. What does it mean that it's, excuse me, what does it mean if it's a chemical reaction?
It chemically changes.
This is one of my favorites. Stinky.
Smell bad.
Smells bad. Where have we smelled it? Something like that before. What else? What does it smell similar to?
Salad dressing.
What?
Salad dressing.
Salad dressing. So
Because
bad.
vinegar is used in salad dressing.
Salad. I want to eat that salad. Huh? Salad dressing.
No, but vinegar doesn't smell bad. It smells strong.
Is there anything else that you can think of that smells like vinegar?
It doesn't smell bad. It smells strong.
Smells strong. He said it's not bad, but it is strong.
Lemons. You're a lemon.
That was vinegar. Does baking soda have a smell?
Well, if you snort it.
I heard a bunch of mumbles. Yes, no, baking soda. Vinegar, we have a smell as part of its description. Does baking soda have a smell? No. Jessica says no. So baking soda, white powder, no smell. But there was some controversy there, so maybe we need to smell some one of these days. Vinegar is acidic. David, what does that mean?
It's below a 7 on the pH scale.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Gas release. What else would be gas?
Scientific that way.
Sorry.
Gas
Sorry.
release.
Can you increase it?
Right. Give off bubbles, give off gas. Together they neutralize or cancel each other out. All right. So what we can see, we know some things about these two substances, but we have a couple of question marks. Baking soda, smell, vinegar. How else can we describe it? Neutralize. We know they're canceling each other out or some sort of evening out, but what's really happening when things neutralize? And you guys have, it sounds like you know a lot about pH scale already. What kind of new substances are being formed is kind of a question mark. And we said it turns into water in a salt, but weren't 100% how to describe that. So as we review acids and bases, we'll be adding to what we know and thinking about those questions. Neutralize. What are we making? Description. The vinegar and the baking soda. What other terms can we use to describe them, and how might it be the same and different than other acids and bases?